Hello, lovelies. How are you doing? Hope you're doing fine and you're happy. And I have some news for you guys, actually. So today is 26th of February, and amazing, lovely, and romantic Venus has moved into Pisces in the Pisces season. Now, this is an amazing transit for people who are in relationships to work on their relationships on a much deeper level, and even like your relationship with yourself, with spirituality and everything else. So I really wanted to make a video today, especially because of the transit that's happened, and this transit is going to remain in Pisces for the rest of the Pisces season. So it basically ends on 21st March to be precise. And really, now that Mercury retrograde is over, the shadow phase is still going on, but it's over, right? Um, Venus in Pisces is really going to help us have a very clear understanding and a clear vision of our relationships. Now, this could be your personal relationships, your professional relationships, your family relationships, your romantic relationships, anything and everything that was sort of not clear in terms of like the Mercury retrograde, or even in the past year or around the New Year's, you were not sure about someone, you were not sure about your own feelings towards someone, whatever it is, because of course Pisces is the final sign in the zodiac belt. So Pisces naturally brings up those things which needs to be released, which needs to be taken care of, I would say, to actually sort of move forward and complete this transitional and transformational journey of the whole year. So, yes, this is a really good time for you to work on your relationships, your healing your heart, healing yourself. If you're not with anybody, if you're not involved with anybody, healing yourself and healing your heart, letting go of any past baggage of the feelings of regret or guilt, or even feeling hurt. I'm saying that needs to be sort of taken care of here. And what else? I feel, yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, if you're with your partner, you will really sort of have a great time. I feel like spend as much time as you can with your partner, with your person. Um, Venus in Pisces will obviously like surface deep rooted emotions as well. Things maybe you were trying to suppress, certain feelings you were not wanting or willing to feel, and thoughts or feelings that you've been suppressing for, let's say, quite some time. All those will come up to the surface and you have to deal with them, because this is the final month for the zodiac cycle. So you really, really have to finish all the business and then move into the Aries to bring in the new beginnings for the next year. It's also about Venus in Pisces is all about, Venus is a romantic, it's a planet of love. It's about romance. It's about relationships. But in general, Venus in Pisces is here to tell you that you're worthy of love. Okay, you deserve the most abundant love, unconditional love, not just by your romantic partners, but by your friends, your family, your community, and by yourself, of course. I feel for a lot of you, self love is going to be one of the major highlights for the month of March. Really, just focus on what you want to do, what makes you feel happy, what do you love to do. Like for me, I'll tell you about today. I actually spent a lot of time with my plants today outside. I was helping my mom, with gardening and stuff, and that really sort of helps you rejuvenate and sort of refresh your mind and everything, and makes you sort of even look at life differently sometimes. So that's really important, I feel. So Venus in Pisces is a really, really good energy, especially at the end of the zodiac cycle, where this is the time to really look deep within yourself, and don't be afraid, or to really bring those feelings at the surface level and deal with them. If you need, and then sort of analyze them, work on them. If you want to still continue feeling the same way, if you still feel a certain way for a particular person, you can move ahead with that and work on it. But if there are certain things that are not serving you anymore, or you don't feel like being with a person, or whatever it is that you need to let go of it. You need to let go. And this is an amazing time to just relax, spend some great time with your friends, family. It's all about relationships. This month is all about relationships, healing your relationships, taking help of your friends, family, or your partner to heal through certain difficulties or face those challenges of life. So that was a quick update for the transit of Venus in Pisces. It's a really, really good time to even set in intentions and manifest a person that you have an eye on or something like that. Manifesting your crush, your soulmate. You can really do that. But a really good energy. But Pisces is also a very dreamy energy, okay? And so I feel like you can probably be seeing a lot of dreams. So pay close attention to your dreams as well, and try and analyze them. Question yourself, why do you think you saw that dream? Or what is probably the universe trying to tell you through those dreams? Because during the Pisces month and the Pisces season, your dreams are very, very strong. Your angels, guides, and spirits, the universe, they sort of try and communicate with you with the help of your dreams, through your dreams. So pay close attention to your dreams as well here, guys. And now, today I have a reading for you, which is very, very interesting, because I felt like, because we have Venus in Pisces finally. So I was like, let's do some. It's not necessarily a romantic reading or a love, but it's majorly like a love reading, of course. So I was like, let's see what are the thoughts that your person have in their mind when it comes to you. What did they think about you? How did they perceive you? And don't worry, if you do not have a person in mind right now, you can really consider it as an energy of your future person, your future spouse, or your future relationship. Any connection that you feel with the person. If you have a person in your mind, keep it in your head before choosing the piles. But this person could really be anyone: your husband or wife, your relationship partner, your crush, or just a very weird, very new and amateur connection that you feel towards someone. This could really be anyone, or even your future person's energy. So take what resonates with you. Of course, this is a general reading, so don't force the messages on your situations or on yourself. And really, really sort of tap into your intuition, because we are in the Pisces season. Your intuition is strong, especially in the Pisces season. So you can choose more than one pile if you want to, of course. And for some of you, if you feel like wanting to see all the readings, maybe you can see all of them. Maybe there are some messages in each and every pile for you guys. So without wasting any further time, we will get started with the reading. So guys, actually, I just like had a very strong message of watching or sort of reading about what Venus in Pisces has in store for you. So we are gonna just do a pick a card reading for what Venus in Pisces has in store for you when it comes to your relationships, your love life, your platonic friendships, everything in general. Because I just felt it really strongly, so I don't want to sort of ignore it or not take it. Right, so we will get into that. So we have pile 1 with the Morgan Greer Tarot, pile 2 with the Rider Waite Tarot, and pile 3 with the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus. I'm gonna put in the crystals, if you like to put crystals or stones on them, just in a second. So, pile 1, you have this really bright and pretty yellow crystal. Pile 2, we have this gorgeous green crystal. I love green, love it. And pile 3, we have the white clear crystal for you. So go ahead and pick your card and pick your pile, however you want to choose it. And let's see what Venus in Pisces has in store for you. So pile 1, if you chose the yellow crystal with the Morgan Greer Tarot, this is going to be the reading for you. And let's see what Venus in Pisces has in store for you. Okay, so I'll first of all pull an affirmation card for you. It's always nice to start with an affirmation. What affirmations will help pile 1 in this transit phase of Venus in Pisces? Pile 1. Okay, we have 1, but we have 2. Let's take both of them. Wow. Okay, so we have life is meant to be lived with this amazing landscape. Life is meant to be lived, and it is happening. It is happening. Wow. Now, again, I feel like maybe some of you have really spent a lot of time on working, being really busy and occupied with work. And I feel like this is the time for you guys to really be able to focus on your relationships and to really cherish those relationships, not just like sort of just like it's not just that those relationships are there and they're just existing. You should be really able to cherish those relationships and really be grateful, spend time with those people, with the make the right use of those relationships in your life to help you heal, to help you move on from things and situations where you sort of lack just by yourself. So those were the affirmations for you, pile 1. Let's see what messages for you. What's gonna be coming for you in the Venus in Pisces transit? I mean, Venus just like lives to be in Pisces. Venus lives to be in Pisces. It's just they're the most compatible planet and signs together, because the Venus is all about love and Pisces is very dreamy. Pisces is very kind, generous, and compassionate. And Venus just loves this energy of being accepted and being useful, because there are a lot of other signs where, like Aries, for example, I mean, Aries and Venus are very difficult to blend a bit together, but Pisces and Venus, they go really well. It's just like that chocolate ganache over the cake or something like that. They just complement each other like crazy. Pile 1, we have the Chariot for you. So we have the Cancer energy here, which is also Cancer is ruled by Moon. Moon rules our emotions again. So I feel like there will be a lot of feelings and emotions here involved in the month of March in the Pisces transit, in this transit phase. I'm also seeing some of you will really express yourself more, express your emotions more freely, be more confident about how you're really feeling in terms of, you'll be really able to sort of even see things clearly in terms of your intuition or how you really feel about a person or about a relationship or something that you like to do, because Venus in Pisces is also about loving yourself. And how can you love yourself? By really doing certain things that makes you feel happy and makes you feel worthy and loved, right? So this is the time where I'm seeing like there's going to be this situation, whatever the situation is in terms of your relationships, in terms of your dating life or whatever it is. I'm seeing some huge momentum coming up in this transit phase here for you, pile 1. We also have 3 cards, which is Page of Cups here. Definitely some new emotions. Again, water energy. So strongly could be a Cancerian here, or you could be dealing with one, or just emotions are running high, of course. But Page of Cups is new feelings, sort of diving deep into those relationships, getting into the unknown, moving towards the unknown. You're sort of very curious energy. Pages carry very curious energies with them, which is, they want to know more, they want to know more. And I feel like this time is really going to bring you that time to really question your relationships, like really really analyze why you cherish certain relationships, and which other relationships you prioritize more in your life. Why is that so? What's the reason? What kind of uh, stability a certain relationship brings into your life. All of those things, I feel like you're going to get more curious about your relationships. You're going to ask more questions to yourself, because again, Pisces energy, it's time to really get rid of those relationships which are no longer serving you. If you're sort of holding on to a friend but they're not putting in as much effort, or they're not even bothered about where you are, what you're doing right now, something like that, I feel like it's time to set those certain boundaries. It's time to set boundaries in terms of your relationships. You need to prioritize your relationships here. So definitely a lot of questions, being very curious and really diving deep in what your relationships how your relationship makes you, what you are with all those relationships. Why do you want certain relationships? And there's this steady movement, a big movement, but it's very steady. I'm seeing it's not going to be crazy and things falling apart everywhere here and there. Um, I feel like it's going to be a smooth journey, but only when you'll be really able to let go of the things that you really need to let go, and carry on just the right amount of relationships or the right amount of attachments I'm seeing here with you. We have Four of Swords. So I feel like this is also the time to really, really give yourself that pause, that relaxation time, rest and rejuvenation here. And you could really be accompanied by your friends and family or your relationships. It's a great time to go on a vacation, to sort of, just for even a weekend getaway or something like that. I'm seeing Four of Swords is about stability. It's about putting your mind at rest, not overthinking about why things are happening a certain way. With Page of Cups, there could be a lot of curious energy. So there is a potential of you really overthinking about why a person behaved a certain way, or why are you feeling a certain way. But I feel like more than thinking here, you really just need to feel, and you need to accept your honest and true feelings. It's time to really put your mind at rest in this Pisces season. We have a Three of Pentacles, which is all about a teamwork. So this could also be about you and your friends making certain plans together, for traveling somewhere or doing something together. It's maybe even if it's about beginning something new, some new business or some new project, you could really be collaborating together. It's about collaborations. Now, collaborations talks about professional relationships. So I feel like you could really be collaborating with some new people, your classmates, or your acquaintances for a project, coming together and working towards creating something new. But again, here I feel like you really need to feel the connect. You need to work on creating that platonic relationship with the people who you're going to work with. That's also very important here for you, Bhaiwan. Let's see what else is coming for you in this transit of Venus in Pisces. Okay, this is really coming out. Wow. The High Priestess. Wow, guys. Again, we have the moon energy here. We also have High Priestess is all about intuition, making choices, making decisions, hidden things, hidden truths. So I feel like with the Page of Cups, you would really would want to sort of dive deep down in terms of how you're feeling, why you're feeling certain way, and why even things are not working. It's really pile one. It's really a great time to really, really sort of analyze the relationships, as I mentioned before. If you feel like there are people who do not deserve your attention anymore, it's absolutely fine to let go of those relationships with the high priestess. But I'm also seeing that here some of you have been very, very secretive about your feelings as well. Um, Clarified by the high priestess, and as I said, the chariot with the chariot, you're going to be more expressive. I feel like whatever you've been hiding in the recent past, whatever emotions or feelings you've kept hidden or secret from that one person or anybody else, they're going to come to the surface, and it's a really good thing, because it's always good to really express yourself, how you feel, what you feel. And it also sort of gives you a closure, irrespective of the fact that there are going to be positive or not so positive consequences of you being expressive. But I feel like it will also help you gain that momentum to that closure for you to be able to really move forward. For example, if you have a crush on someone, and you've been really sort of keeping it a secret, not being able to express your feelings and everything, and now it's time that you really do it, because even if the person sort of if they agree, it's great, right? I mean, you can be together because we are in the Venus and Pisces energy. Romantic relationships are going to be flourishing. It's going to be crazy romantic in this month. So, till like the 20th of March, 21st of March. But even if the person sort of, declines the offer or something like that, you will find that closure. You will sort of get rid of the baggage of those feelings that you've been carrying since I don't know how many years or months here I'm seeing. So it's really time to let go of all the hidden feelings. It's going to happen naturally as well, but you can really sort of make an effort to do them by yourself. Wow, sun energy. So really a mother-father relationship is also going to be strengthened, because we have with chariot ruled by Cancer, which is ruled by moon. So we have the moon and sun energy over here. So sun represents your father and moon represents your mother. So this could really be a time of spending good time with your parents and healing those parental relationships, like your as a child to your parents. A lot of a lot of people do not have a great relationship, or even if they have, they never really express how much they love their parents, right? Or how much you love your kids. Especially with the kids, we really don't say how much we appreciate and are grateful to have certain kind of parents. I feel like it's a great time to really express your love towards your parents, your siblings, just your family, your friends, maybe childhood friends. I'm seeing, if you haven't spoken to them, it's been a while. Yeah, I'm really seeing that. Okay, what else? We have Ace of Swords. Wow. Ace of Swords bring all the amount of clarity that's needed to have certain communications. It's an air sign. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury represents communication. So yes, this transit phase for you, Pile 1 especially, is all about expressing yourself and being able to communicate your thoughts and feelings to the other person more easily and more comfortably. And I feel. What else do we have for Taiwan? Okay, great. We have Queen of Cups. Wow. This is about really being able to accept your emotions and being comfortable, especially, by being vulnerable. Because for a lot of people, vulnerability is they consider it as a weakness, right? But your emotions, and if you have accepted how you feel, nobody can use that for their own advantage, because you know it and you've accepted it, that yes, today I'm not feeling good, or yes, today I'm feeling amazing, or yes, I'm not feeling motivated enough to do a certain kind of job or a certain work. People will not be, you don't have to, because when you're hiding your feelings, but people can still sort of see through that barrier, and they can sort of really feel you. There's always this sense of being afraid that, oh, what if someone gets to know about it? But if you own it, if you accept it, and if you accept your emotions, how you feel, how you know what you feel about the other person. And this is also about being really honest in your relationships. Queen of Cups, she's very generous, kind, compassionate, gentle, right? So it's all about healing those relationships. We have a lot of Cups energy. Two cups and two swords energy, of course. So a lot of communication when it comes to expressing your emotions. We have six of swords. So some of you can definitely be moving away from uh, some situations. It's time to move on from situations which are no longer serving you, but it's also about helping. I'm seeing it's all about being more helpful and more kind to others. It's about giving, being more giving. Also with Venus, especially in Pisces, becomes way more generous and compassionate. Just giving becomes so much easier. So maybe you'll just like really observe yourself being much more giving, and very naturally I feel like you wouldn't really have to sort of put in an extra or a forced attempt, to be more giving. I feel like it's going to come very naturally to you guys here. But this is also about moving from shaky waters to a more still water. Taking being able to take the control of the boat or the ship more easily. So I feel like if there have been certain relationships which were not going great, or you were sort of struggling to balance them out or something like that, you're going to get much better understanding, much more clarity about what to do, how to do. So there's going to be much more control, I'm seeing, over your relationships, your control over your relationships. Pile one. Bottom of the deck energy is Seven of Wands. I feel like you have definitely gone through some obstacles or some conflicts, some issues in the past regarding certain relationships. Now, because we also have the Three of Pentacles, this could definitely be a personal relationship with your parents, with your siblings, or even with your personal, organizations or wherever you're working at. But I feel like you'll get, yeah, you really need to sort of dive in, dig deep. It's This is not the time to really perceive certain relationships just from the surface level. I'm also seeing that I'm not seeing any bad relationship or any toxic relationship here for you, pile one. What I'm seeing here is that your relationships could really be a reason to help you move forward, to bring in that momentum in your life, to help you become more stable, more calm, more peaceful, more happy, bring in that happiness and joy in your life. I feel like the relationships in your life will really help you sort of accept that light and that energy from the divine. Um, this It's like you need to cherish those relationships, but you need to dig deep. You need to understand why a particular relationship is so meaningful to you or so important to you. And yes, communication is really standing out here. So whatever you've been hiding, whatever you haven't spoken about to your friends, to your family, it's really a great time to even say it out loud, because I feel like this is the time where they really would be even accepting of it, of whatever you've been feeling without even judging you. Wow, see, I told you we had the moon energy. We have the moon. So we have sun and the moon. For some of you, this is definitely about working on, sun is also yourself, right? Sun in astrology especially represents yourself, your ego, your personality, your identity, all of that. And moon are your emotions. So I feel like for some of you, this is really about just feeling good about yourself and loving yourself a lot more, pampering yourself, giving yourself those tiny pep talks whenever you feel like you need them. But the moon energy overall, we have the high priestess, we have the chariot, Cancerian energy ruled by moon again. This could for some of you definitely be about your parents and your relationship, your family relationships. And of course, emotions are running strong here in the transit phase. Let's see what else do we have for you, pile one. What's the general advice for you for this transit phase? The advice for pile 1 for this transit phase of Venus in Pisces. Oh, okay, they actually flew out, quite a few of them. But let's see what do we have. Okay, we have the Temple Path. Now this is really a card about spirituality, being drawn towards spirituality, and but this, like, look at this place carefully, if you can see. This is all about being at a place which is very peaceful, which brings you a sense of calm, which can help you really ground yourself. This could be a temple, a church, whatever, wherever you feel like going. Just even your backyard or something like that. But I feel like this card is also about being more closer to nature here. For some of you, this is number 3 card, so I feel like taking a step forward in terms of your spiritual journey here as well could be really important for some of you guys. The Temple Path is all about any place that sort of brings you that sense of peace and calm, to help you really ground yourself. With the Four of Swords energy, of course, this could really be a great time, a sense of just moving away from that chaotic energy of the cities I'm seeing. So some of you could, it's a really great time to travel to a more countryside location, or foresty trekking or something. For some of you could really help. I'm also seeing like some very age-old pilgrimage if you are, interested in anything like that. But definitely, sort of, I'm seeing like moving away from the chaos and moving into a much more silent zone where you can really just like meditate and just be just by yourself. Now, you don't have to go on a solo trip or something like that, but you can really sort of go with your friends or family. But still, it's not about sort of making a chaos there as well, or taking the chaos with you. For some of you, this could really just be with your family, or just by yourself, or just even if you're not traveling, just like spending more time around nature. I'm seeing in an enclosed space, where you can sit and meditate, or just even talk to yourself. I feel like you need to sort of move away from the concrete walls. It'll be really helpful for you, pile 1. We have the garden and the gate. Now, how amazing is this? Now, some of you could really be thinking, oh, I have a garden in my house, I can go there. So yes, for some of you, this could definitely be that. But for some of you, it's really a great time to really open those gates and explore the world outside. It's going to bring you a lot more clarity, a lot more powerful messages and intuition, a sense of healing, I feel, because there's still a sense of belongingness and comfort here inside the garden. So this girl right here is a little more afraid to sort of move out of it, but this is also could be a really important time for you to sort of take this up as a challenge, or even as an excuse to really take some time out of your schedule and really sort of move out somewhere, or just like travel somewhere. We also have butterflies here. We have another 3 cards. 3 card is really about making a move, taking a step further. So this is really coming strongly here. We also have 3 of Pentacles. So we have a lot of 333's energy. This is all about moving forward. With the garden and the gate, I don't know if you can see, but she's holding like a basket of flowers, which are white in color. White flowers are a symbol of purity and innocence. So I feel like this is really a great time to really look at your inner child, heal your inner child. If there are certain issues, certain childhood issues or something like that, bring back that innocence. I feel like in this sort of race of becoming more successful, achieving and earning more money and all of that, that inner child is lost somewhere. I feel like you need to sort of bring that child back. You need to look for that child. You need to find that innocence. You need to also, I'm seeing like just not worry about anything and just being able to enjoy around nature, being around nature. We have a 5th chakra archangel, Gabriel, of course. How funny is this, and how amazingly, absolutely freaking accurate this is. This is all about your throat chakra. This is about speaking up. This is about communication. here, pile one. I'm so sorry. So yes, do this is all. I mean, this is just like validating what I said before, that you really need to speak up whatever you're feeling. Be confident, be strong. For some of you, this could really be also speaking about expressing yourself through music. I'm seeing some of you could really be interested in expressing yourself through music. We have rest and rejuvenation. Wow. We also, it's the same card, Four of Swords, rest and rejuvenation. So I don't know if I really need to even explain that card for you guys. And we have caring connections. How perfectly the cards are synchronized today. It's just amazing. You have everyone, everyone around you who really, you want to cherish or you could be with. Just cherish those connections, I feel like, and, show that you care and show that, you know how important they are in your life. It's just about prioritizing and giving more importance to your relationships, here, really. Pile one. So that's what I have for you. This is an amazing time and amazing energy for you, pile one, in the Venus in Pisces transit. Please make an amazing use of this time to really, really, become more closer to people around you. Strengthen your relationships even more. This is a great time to do that. Don't be afraid to express yourself, even if you're an introvert or someone a little more reserved like me. But still, be as much expressive as you can be. Try your best. Really communicate, and I feel like this is really going to bring a huge sense of healing for a lot of you guys. Hope you have an amazing day ahead, and thank you so much for being here. I'll see you later. Hi Paltu, welcome to another pick a card reading. Today's reading is special. I'm reading for the transit phase of Venus in Pisces. It's a really strong and really beautiful energy, really beautiful time to really heal your relationships and your relationship with yourself, with the divine, with the universe, everything else. That's diving deep into your spiritual journey, whatever it is for you. So let's see, what do we have for you, pile number two, for this phase of transit. Thank you. Okay, so first of all, we will take, we'll keep the crystal here if you chose the green crystal. Okay, so I'll pull out an affirmation or two for you guys, which can help you in this phase of transit. Okay, we have one. I'll get one more. We have two. Thank you. Oh, wow. Each journey is a work of art with a beautiful landscape, beach. So you could be living near a beach, or you could be a beach person. Just like, it's about more emotions here, water, energy. I'll say that again. Each journey is a work of art. So again, even relationships go through their own journeys, and I feel like it's extremely important to realize that every journey is going to be different, every relationship is different, and you need to put in those efforts to really work on it and make them more stronger. We have I'm a source of love, of course. Another beach image here. So a lot of water energy. I'm a source of love, again, sort of really talks about you being more giving, compassionate, and generous to other people. Let's see what does the Venus and Pisces energy has in store for you. What are the things that you could really work at? Let's see. Let's see. What is coming for the upcoming month of the Venus in Pisces transit for pile 2? What are the messages? What are the things that they need to work on? Wow. 3 number is really coming strongly. It was very strongly present in pile 2 as well, but sorry, pile 1 as well. But pile to your first card is Three of Wands. This is also about you've been waiting to really do something for a very long period of time. I'm seeing here. You've really been wanting to move away from a situation, move out of a situation which is no longer serving you. But I'm sensing a feeling of feeling stuck because maybe whatever you've been trying to do is very new for you, fairly new, or it's like you've been waiting for the right time, and I feel like now is the time where you can really work on anything that this is that you want to work on and move forward. Wow, we have the Lovers. So Gemini, you could be a Gemini, or you're the person that you're dealing with could be a Gemini. Gemini energy again, ruled by Mercury. Strong communication is again standing out, but we have the Lovers. So you could probably be wanting to be with someone, or you have a person and they also like you and something like that, but there was nothing sort of serious going on, let's say, in the recent past, but now you're really thinking of taking it to a next level. Maybe you've been planning to move in with the person, or this could also be about really moving towards that spiritual journey for some of you. We have the Knight of Cups. Now, some of you are definitely planning a proposal for someone, or there could be someone who's planning a proposal for you to sort of ask you out. Knight of Cups is always about someone who's sort of coming forward with their feelings, expressing how they feel, proposing or expressing them, their feelings. We have Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is about commitment. This is about stability. This is about abundance coming your way in the Venus in Pisces transit. Pile 2. Wow, we have Nine of Pentacles as well. Okay, so a Nine of Pentacles to me is about really, independence, gaining that freedom, financial independence. So a lot of you have been probably been planning to finally start working, and now I'm seeing that this is a really good time to really work on your skills as well, to really move towards something that you're passionate about, that you want to do, what you want to create. And Nine of Pentacles is that energy of really being independent when it comes to your finances. You're not dependent on anybody. You can wear what you want, you can buy what you want, that kind of an energy. Also feeling a sense of stability and of contentment I'm seeing here. This is a great time to really even be grateful for everything that you have right now. Appreciate and cherish what you have right now. For some of you, I am seeing that you have been, you're actually moving out of a relationship as well. This could be a toxic relationship, or it could be a mutual breakup or something. And we have Three of Cups. And then spending time with your tribe, or with your friends, with your community, just those close second family sort of kind of people here. This could be definitely a marriage for someone as well, because Nine of Pentacles is, for a lot of readers, read this card as the single card, but to me here this is about really being able to work on your individuality. This is like, of course you've decided to get married, but don't forget to work on yourself as an individual. Put in the effort in that relationship as an individual. You need to put in an effort, and your person needs to put in an effort. We have Queen of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. This card was also there in the pile 1. So Queen of Cups is someone who's very gentle, very kind and compassionate, very giving and loving. So that's the overall energy again that I'm seeing here. Three of Cups is definitely about a celebration. This could be a proposal, in front of your friends and family. This could be an engagement. This could be wedding. This could be really anything. But I'm feeling like a family celebration here. Someone around you could be getting married, and that's the time maybe your person could propose you, or you are planning to propose your person at that particular event. really good energy here, pile 2. We have temperance. The overall energy is of balance as well, making things right, working on things, putting in that effort. And that sort of really goes well with the three of wands here, which is about taking that next step forward. Now this could be about relationships majorly, I'm seeing here, because we have so many cups. With temperance also, she the angel is sort of mixing things in a cup. So this is really, to me, is about all about your emotions and your relationships and your sort of understanding with people who are really, really close to you. Nine of Pentacles overall to me is this sense of stability, and we also have number nine. So it's like it's just nearing the end of the cycle, right? So this is also about like the fact that maybe you have been single for a very long period of time, and now this is the time where you could really, really put yourself out there, tell people that you know what, I'm available, or express your feelings to the other person. But more than that, I'm feeling like there's someone in your life who is willing to come and express their feelings to you, and they are going to be the reason that you're no longer going to be single here. But of course it depends on because you are in the hermit mode. I feel you are not going to really be making any move, but things are going to be very much clear here as well. I feel like there's this inner wisdom of this light of inner wisdom, which is sort of going to sort of guide you about how to go about things here. But here, pile two, for you, I'm seeing like a very, very, very strong movement, a forward movement, a leveling up in terms of some or the other relationship. This could be friendships because we have the Three of Cups card. This could be about, someone opening themselves, opening up to you with the Knight of Cups. You are probably single for most of you, I'm seeing here, but we have the Lovers. So some of you could really be in that twin flame energy, or like in a really, really amazing and beautiful relationship. It's all about leveling things up. This is a great time to make those moves that you've been anxious about or you've been really nervous to get going. We'll get the final energy card as well. One more card. Okay. Well, okay, we have Seven of Cups. Again, cups. So there are a lot of feelings. I feel like you in general, these are like all your relationships, and you're sort of trying to prioritize here. I'm seeing, hmm. And I feel like every relationship has different meanings to you, and this is also like a card to really find value in each and everything that you have. But this is also about having too many options. So I feel like here, some of you, if you're single, you could probably, you would really have to sort of drop down your options and really focus on that one person, because we have the Lovers here. Um, I feel like some of you are probably also daydreaming a lot, or you're having very vivid dreams, because we are in the Pisces season, of course. And Pisces is about dreams. It's a very fluid dreams. Very like lucid dreaming could be one of the most biggest signs of the fact that could be really strong here. But we have a Four of Swords, which was also there at pile one, for pile one. So I'm feeling like rather than really being practical and logical about these things or these emotions that you're feeling or these connections, you need to look within, deep down with the Hermit. You need to find answers from within here, really go through some intense introspection and sort of contemplation about what each and every relationship means to you. And I am seeing that if there's definitely someone really, really wanting to come towards you, but I feel like they're expecting you to make a certain move as well. With the Knight of Cups here, you can see the horse here is sort of not ready to cross the river. I feel like they are sort of waiting for you to give them a sign, to take this one step forward at least, to sort of make it clear to them that you are interested in taking this forward. Because right now I'm seeing that a lot of you are single here. Some of you could definitely be in a relationship. So Four of Swords to me is about really, really dropping down all the self-doubt, anxiety, and nervousness, all those you know sort of restrictions and boundaries that are set up by your mind, and really, really focus on what your heart feels and what your intuition tells you to do. Pile two. Let's see. and overall energy for pile 2. Whoa. Pile 1 and 2, you guys can really have something in common. Or maybe you are just like watching each other's readings, maybe you're dealing with each other, something like that, because we have so many similar cards here. We have the Chariot, which was also there for pile 1, but again I feel like overall, for everyone, that's why I said that you can actually see all of the readings, because the overall energy of Venus in Pisces is, as a collective, is so strong. Chariot is again about forward movement. It's about really things pacing up, things sort of finally moving. The movement or momentum that you've been waiting for is finally coming here, pile 2, for you, very, very strongly. Let's look at the final, some advice or guidance messages that could sort of really help you move through this Pisces season. What's the overall advice for pile 2? Whoa, we have the Sun. Definitely some new beginnings, some like a rebirth of yourself, oneself. For some of you, I'm also seeing having kids. Maybe you're married, some of you here, or some of you are planning to have a child. This is also about bringing in the new child, sort of actually sort of reviving that inner child that has been lost somewhere deep down with all the chaos. There's also goldfish, which is about abundance and good luck. There's a book, there's paint brushes, and there's music. So I feel like this is also a great time to really dive deep into your creative aspect, your creative mind. Really, really focus on what makes you more connected to yourself here. Nine of Pentacles is also about just enjoying your own company. So do certain activities, hobbies, or just like things that makes you feel happy and more connected to yourself, more connected to nature. You know Again, we have the Sun and Moon common energy, because the Chariot is ruled by Cancer, Cancer is ruled by Moon. So we have the Moon energy and Sun energy. So really, again, spending time with your parents is also coming strongly here for you, pile 2. Very similar readings like pile 1 as well. We have action. Yes, as I said, this is time for some forward movement, to actually do, not just really keep on thinking about it. It's not just like about procrastination or something like that. It's about actually taking that physical action. Pile 2. We also have envy in reverse. So I feel like, or even you can consider it like this as well, but the overall energy with this card I'm seeing is that you've been wanting to really achieve something, but you've been doubting yourself, and now that those feelings are not negative anymore, or even if there are certain things that you want just because the other person has it, you need to let go of those negative attachments. And of course, Pisces energy, the final sign in the zodiac belt, it's all about releasing. It's all about releasing old habits, old patterns, old attachment styles. All the negative attachments, all the negative emotions and feelings as well, pile 2. So this is coming really strongly. I feel like until and unless you will really let go of these negative attachments or negative patterns, feeling of envy, maybe jealousy, or even lack of self-worth and low self-esteem, all of those things are really coming up to me here. This new beginning is not going to be coming up for you. Well, we have rest. These two are the same cards that came up for pile 1 as well. We have rest and rejuvenation. So definitely give yourself that sense of peace and calm. Move to try and get more closer to nature. Try and sort of isolate, not like isolate, but sort of help yourself move away from the chaos of people around you. make yourself move away from other people's problems and their issues. Maybe you're someone who's really, really sensitive and caring about your friends' problems or something like that. And whenever you're trying to sort of move forward, there's always some situation in somebody else's life which sort of pulls you back again. But I feel like this is really the time to really, really focus on yourself here. We have two number one cards because we have 19, which makes it 9 and 1 10, which is number one. So we have definitely some new beginnings, but you need to take a decision here as well with number 20, which makes it a 2. There's some strong decision you have to make, that whether you want to still stay where you are or whether you really want to sort of maintain that balance, which will help you sort of move forward in the near future. And obviously putting action. 8 number is really, really lucky. It's about bringing that growth and abundance, but you need to put in those actions in the physical world. Okay, it's not happening in some fifth dimension, it's happening in the three-dimension world. You have to put in those physical efforts to achieve or to move forward to where you want to be, right? And we have caring connections again, which is number 5. So this is also about changes. So this could really be about proposals or marriage or fixing a marriage or something like that, arranging a marriage, something like that, or just like getting into a relationship, start dating. Even if you are, I feel like some of you haven't really been dating for a very long period of time, so this is a really good time. Even if you have, but I feel like with envy here, I'm seeing like maybe you are envious of other people, that, oh my god, you know what, they're so much more good looking than me and something like that. So if they are not able to find the right person, how will I be able to ever find the right person? So you need to really decide here whether you really want to sort of focus on those negative aspects and always have that negative identity about yourself, or you want to focus on yourself and your strengths. You want to love yourself, you want to respect yourself and be confident and put yourself out there to really see how many people are there to really love you and bring in that unconditional love. But this is all about making a choice here about yourself, whether you really want to put yourself out there. Now if you're gonna not put yourself out there, you cannot expect a good relationship or good friendships and connections in this month, right? You have to put in that efforts. And if you are consciously making a choice of not making an effort, then that's a different thing. But then you cannot be expecting these kind of results then, right? So that's what I have for you. We also have happy family at the bottom of the deck. So someone, as I said, that you guys could definitely be planning to start a new family, or you guys could definitely be on your way. Some of you could be pregnant, or I'm really seeing like spending time with family in general here as well. That's what I have for you, pile 2, for today, for this reading for Venus in Pisces. Hope you make a great use of this time and give yourself the required rest and rejuvenation for yourself. Thank you so much for taking time and watching the video. Hi, pile 3. So if you chose the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus with the white crystal, this is going to be a reading for a Venus in Pisces transit, which is basically the whole of the Pisces season as well. So let's see, what do we have for you. Hope you're doing well. We have successfully come out of Mercury retrograde, but some people may still see some effect of the shadow phase. So don't worry about it. But I feel like we have Venus in Pisces, so whatever lack of communication or lack of clarity was there, it's going to become better naturally on a more collective level. Before getting to the tarot, I will pull out a few affirmations for you, which might help you throughout this phase. One more, please. Thank you. Okay, thank you. So we have, I am in a loving and supportive relationship. And how beautiful is this? It's a setting sun. Oh my God. It's really pink and nice. And it says, I am in a loving and supportive relationship at the back. Okay. So this is your first affirmation, pile three. Your second one is also a sunset, but it's at the desert. Yeah, it's a desert, and it's a beautiful landscape again. And it says, "I'm open to receive knock my socks off love." I'm open to receive knock my socks off love. This is amazing. So instantly, I'm seeing here that you've been wanting to be in a relationship, maybe lately in the near past, and I feel like you're opening yourself now, or it's really a great time to really open yourself to love the other person and be loved by the other people. Let's see what we have for you, pile three. What do we have for pile three for Venus in Pisces transit? In the Pisces season. Okay, interesting. We have Two of Swords. So some of you could be at some crossroads. You're not being able to decide. You could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm seeing majorly Libra energy. We also have Star, Aquarius energy, so strong air sign here I'm seeing. But I feel like in the recent past you've been really confused with something, confused while making about really making a decision or choosing between two things, because I feel like you've been trying to really balance between a lot of things or two things or two connections as well. You know what? Maybe you were looking for some potential relationship and you were sort of trying to balance two connections, but now it's really the time to make that choice. We have Aquarius, the star, which is also about sort of healing. It's about being more hopeful. Maybe in the recent past you have been feeling very low, you have been feeling demotivated or not feeling loved enough, not loving yourself enough, I feel. But with the star, it brings that ray of hope that you can be loved. I can be loved, and it's just there that I'm in a loving and supportive relationship, and also ready to receive the knock my socks off love. So I feel like now it's really a great time to really really allow yourself and put yourself out there to for people to really be around you and realize how amazing you are. We have King of Swords as well at the bottom of the deck. So this is all about, again, being honest and being open. Yeah, so pile three, as I was saying, that this is really the time to really, really prioritize certain things, and really say what you feel like. Here I'm also saying, like, you've been really wanting to say some things, you've been really thinking about doing something as well, and you were probably not motivated enough, or you weren't feeling your best at then. But I feel like this is really a good time to do whatever this is. What else do we have for pile 3? We have 2. Whoa, we have whoa, okay, this is interesting. We have so many major arcana. Some major shifts are coming for you, definitely, in this phase, in this time. We have the Fool, so definitely beginning some new journey. As I said, that you're probably stuck, or you were probably not being able to decide what you really want to do, not being able to make a choice between two things here, but that's coming for you with the Fool. I feel like it's gonna this time can really bring you that sense of clarity that you've been looking for. We also have the Papist, that's the High Priestess. We also had this card in pile 1 as well, so you can check that out as well. But High Priestess again is about really, really believing and listening to your intuition, listening to your higher guidance, being more in sync with your higher self, and really, really accept the messages that are coming across to you in your dreams. As I always say, that Pisces season, your dreams are highly, highly powerful. Always, always pay pay close attention to your dreams in the Pisces season, especially, or whenever there's a Pisces is in, there's a transit or something like that. But there are a lot of major arcana cards for now, so I'm seeing some major shifts could be really possible here for you. This Pisces season could really, really bring some amazing changes for you, pile 3. We have the star, which is all about even healing. It's like those healing waters of the Ganges, the holy water. And Pappas is also someone who, she is someone who's very secretive here. So I feel like maybe there were 2 career paths or something like that that you were wanting to pursue. And now it's really time to decide where you want to go. Pile 3, it's really, really time. Just like, even if you, no matter, like the Fool also speaks about taking that leap of faith, and with this I see like for a lot of you, you don't even know how to go about it, but that's okay, because you just need to believe in it. You just need to, because if you can see the future, if you can see your future self doing it and being happy with the star, if you see that bright future for yourself doing the thing that you want to do, even if you don't know how to do it, it's okay, because trust yourself, trust your intuition, and it's going to fall into place. Everything's going to fall into place. Here, pile 3. Stop questioning a lot of things. I feel like you're really being critical about certain things. You're overthinking about those things and those situations, which is not going to take you anywhere. This is really some time to make some strong decisions here. Wow. Okay. Okay. So we have the Devil. Okay, so with the Devil here, I'm seeing that you need to let go of, as I said, all those, and it's sort of, it's under the star here. So I'm seeing like you need to let go of all those negative thoughts that are pulling you back. I don't know how to do it. I have no idea. I have no contacts. I don't know anyone in that field. I have no experience. Just don't let these kind of negative statements ruin your head, get into your head. I'm so sorry. Devil here is all about freeing yourself from the chains that your mind has sort of wrapped around you. Okay, those feelings of self-doubt and not feeling capable of doing it, not feeling confident. You need to just let go of all those negative thoughts in your head right now. We have a Tower, so the Burning Tower. So another major arcana. We have, oh my, out of 6, we have 5 major arcana. Some major shifts and transitions are happening for you, pile 3. Here I am seeing that you are going through a phase of awakening, a phase of realization, and it's time to really realize your inner potential and strength. Just focus on what you want to do right now, what makes you feel happy right now, and just go with it. Just do it. Don't really think about the practical or the logical aspect of it. If you want to do something, just go straight for it. I feel like I can really tell you. We have Ace of Swords. I feel like this time can really, really bring you a lot of clarity about what you want to do. And that's where this Two of Swords is going to go away. Because Two of Swords is about being confused. And Ace of Swords here brings in the clarity of what the choice that you have to make or anything like that. So we just have the sword. So I feel like there's nothing else. I feel like your emotions are at place. The universe is doing its magic, everything. It's just there are things in your head that are not clear right now. You're questioning yourself way too much. You're questioning your potential and your capabilities way too much. You're questioning your skills here, I'm seeing. Maybe because you do not have any, because that 0 is coming really strongly. So I feel like just because you don't know how to go about it, don't stop believing that you can do it. Okay, just go with it with full faith, believe in yourself and the universe, and I feel like things will fall into place. And why am I saying that? Because we have the complete world at the bottom of the deck. There are definitely some endings, and with the Two of Swords, where there is this sense of conflict between two things, I am seeing that you will really make a choice and you'll leave something behind and you'll move forward and begin this new journey with that one particular thing here, which is amazing, which is about like really big shift. I feel like for some of you, this is majorly about career or like some some major choices or decisions. This could also be about beginning a new relationship, because of course with Venus in Pisces, we're dealing with, healing of relationships and everything. But here to me, more strongly, this is about a passion or a thing, something that you're obsessed about. You want to really do it. And this is so amazing with the world. This is about ending a cycle exactly that Pisces season energy. This is so amazing. And we have so many major arcana cards. This is unreal, pile 3. This is really unreal. What's the overall energy for pile 3? We have the Hierophant. Wow. And we have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So first of all, want you to focus on this. Magician is all about manifestation, manifesting your goals. We have the Hanged Man, which is about surrendering to the universe. We have the Tower, which we also have here. So you're definitely going through this big sense of awakening, realization. And we have the Hierophant here. Hierophant here is about balancing yourself, aligning yourself, and focusing on yourself. That peace of mind that's lacking, that clarity that's lacking. Work on yourself, focus on your energies, focus on yourself on a more spiritual level here. I'm seeing with the Hierophant. It's also about number 5 card, which is about some major changes happening in your life. This is about being more connected to your soul. It's about finding and realizing, with this awakening with the Tower here. I'm seeing like you'll be really, really realizing your soul's purpose, your true soul's purpose here in this life. And then follow that path, whatever calls you to do. Now, this doesn't have to be your career. It could just be something that you've been wanting to do, But I'm really, again, with Hierophant, this is also about guidance. It's about your professors, your mentors. So you could really be wanting to do something. You could really take someone's help like that. And this is also about, but this is overall, this in this deck, especially to me, the biggest message here is about balancing yourself, aligning your souls, aligning your chakras, and there's this, we all have like these tiny chakras, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, here, or something like that. These are the tiny ones, but we have the crown chakra, which is really big here. So really, really focusing on your spiritual work, your spirituality, understanding and synchronicities with your higher self. Really, again, as I said, listening to analyzing your dreams and, the kind of messages that the universe is trying to send you through them. Let's look at some advice cards for you. Pile 3 for the overall energy. But this is crazy. We have 5 major arcanas here, which is so crazy. What's the guidance for pile 3 for the Venus in Pisces phase? Okay. We have the Sun again. The Sun has been a constant in all 3 piles. I feel like this phase is really bringing a lot of new opportunities, a lot of hope and bright future. The promise of having a bright future, for all of us in general. Well, the Garden in the Gate, I guess it was also there for pile 1. This is also about really, really, getting out of your comfort zone and actually do what you want to do. This girl here, she really wants to go out and explore those landscapes, out there, those grasslands. But she's also afraid because she's like, what, this is nice and peaceful and comfortable here, and I really don't know what's going to come next. But what if things out there are even more amazing? You need to open yourself to that great abundance and a larger than life experience out there is what I'm seeing. Again, a number 3 strongly present here as well with this card. Number 3 is also present in all the 3 decks, all the 3 piles. So it's also about forward movement, taking that step forward, finally moving forward with whatever you've been wanting to do for so long. We have man holding a heart. Okay, so for some of you, this could definitely be about a romantic relationship, a man or a woman coming towards you. This is also about really, this man is just sitting there, right, holding his heart. So this is also about like the trees around him are red and his hair is open, so he's like wild and free. So this is a sort of also like a symbolism of saying that, I'm available. to love and to give love. So this is also about you really putting yourself out there to to those dating apps, or even like just like dating in general. And I feel like it's just about really putting your really opening yourself for to love. And we have this I'm open to receive, knock my socks off love, and I am in a loving and supportive relationship. Those are the two affirmations that we had for you. So this fits in really well. So for some of you, this could be about beginning of a new relationship. Definitely, definitely beginning, some major beginning, beginning of a maybe a committed relationship. This person you could probably be ending up getting married to or something like that. But this is a new person I'm seeing here. For some of you, this could also be someone you have been sort of considering, but you were not sure about them. And now this is going to be the time which is going to bring in a lot more clarity with the Ace of Swords here. So, and maybe you choose that person. We have number 6th card, which is Healer of the Ages. As I said, with the Aquarius, the star card, it's also time to really heal yourself, heal all the past wounds, leave what's done and what's gone in the past. And so really, really, really work on your the inner strength. And, inner strength comes when you are not feeling like you're suffering or you've been wronged or something like that. You really need to sort of redo, set yourself for that reboot mode, really press that reset button on your life, really leave behind what doesn't serve you anymore with the Healer of the Ages. Some of you could really be great at healing others. The Healer of the Ages is also about healing your relationships that are around you. For some of you, you could be probably going through a difficult situation in your relationship. This is a great time to bring that passion back, bring that spark and fiery energy back here. I'm seeing you can really, really work hard towards normalizing things in that relationship. It's also about sparking your romantic relationship, your dating life, whatever that you're interested in. But this is about this here, especially pile 3 here, I'm seeing is all about new beginnings, and which is so amazing. Like in the final cycle of the final season of the zodiac bell cycle, you are moving towards something new. Now, I'm not saying that this something new is going to come in just before, right before March 20th, but I feel like you need to prepare yourself to leave behind everything that does not serve you anymore. Prepare yourself to move forward. And with the new cycle that comes with the Aries season, I feel like there's some amazing changes, big changes with the major arcanas here, and some amazing relationships coming your way, some good commitment as well. So that's what I have for you, pile 3 as well. Hope you like this video, and do give it a like, and comment down below if you really feel like this resonated with you. You can always come back after this transit phase ends, and always comment how things went out for you. It's always nice to sort of get those reviews. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. It's always like nice to grow this family, and by subscribing, you'll also never miss an update to the YouTube channel, any new videos, because I'm always trying to put as many videos, as interesting videos as possible out there. So hope you have a really good time, everyone, in this Venus and Pisces transit, and do let me know. I'm always very, very excited to see what new phases and new astrological changes brings in people's lives. So you're always welcome to share your experiences. Do follow me on my Instagram as well, Moon Souls Tarot, and I put there a daily pick of cards and daily messages as well, energies for the collective, all of that. So yes, thank you so much for being here. Always grateful for you to be able to take out time, your precious time, and go through my readings. Thank you so much.